Let's talk about 3 possible tourist visa questions that they may ask you at your tourist visa interview, especially in 2025. One is, what do you do for a living? And you can talk about what you do for a living, like, I am a teacher and I've been teaching English for 5 years. And then the officer may ask, okay, what proof do you have of it? So some kinds of evidence could be your employment letter, pay stubs, or if you have a business, your business license. So what you're doing is you're thinking about 2 things at the same time: the question and what kind of evidence you have to support it. So that's one possible question. What do you do for a living? Another question is, do you have any family in the US? So let's say you actually do. Then what we suggest is to be upfront with it and let the officer know, because you do not want to omit any relevant and important information just because you're afraid that might not allow you to get your tourist visa. So you want to be honest and say, for example, I have my sibling, my brother, who lives there in the US, and I will visit him, but I'm going to stay in a hotel and I'm going to do my own thing, and here is proof of it. So you can give proof of your hotel reservation, property back home, any kind of other evidence showing that, okay, you are actually going back to your country. And yes, this may be an issue, but then it's all about evidence. What kind of evidence do you have to show that I'm actually going to go back to my country? So that's the key, especially in these kinds of situations where you actually have family in the US. Obviously, if you do not have family, then just say you do not, and you should be okay there. Another possible question is, what's your itinerary? What do you have planned? So then you can say something like, I'm going to fly to New York City for 5 days where I'll stay in a hotel. Then I'm going to fly to Miami for 3 days and stay with friends, things like that. And then similarly, you can think about supporting evidence like flight itinerary, or if you're going to stay at an Airbnb, what kind of proof you have of it, and the receipts of that, or at a hotel, things like that. Any shows that you will attend, any kind of concert that you plan to go to. So things like that show that you have a real itinerary and you have proof that you will do tourist related activities. And so those are some common questions that the tourists may be asked at a consulate interview. And so note that in 2025, they're making most of these mandatory. So it's important to practice. And if you'd like to practice with a mock interview with us, please contact us and we'll be happy to help.